Hey there guys, and welcome back. Thanks so much for clicking on this video and chilling out here as we talk some more Marvel news on the channel. So we're going to be talking about the Blade movie. Every time you mention the Blade movie, there's always that kind of sigh or the kind of roll of the eyes, because it's like, this movie was announced, what, 5 or 6 years ago, and we still haven't got it. They haven't even made it, and it's just crazy the kind of development hell this movie's been in. But we have two big updates, two big pieces of information to get into. So, Kevin Feige sets the record straight on Blade issues, reveals the new writer, so that's something really big, and when the story is set. There were reports coming out, a few months back saying that there was different time periods of when this movie was going to be set, but we didn't know for sure. It was just kind of rumors and speculation, but now it looks like we know exactly when this story is going to be set. So, let's get into this article, which comes to us from comicbookmovie.com, and let's see exactly what Kevin Feige had to say about this movie. It's pretty much 6 years to the day. Okay, I was right. So it was about 5 or 6 years. It's near enough 6 years now. It's crazy though, isn't it? Like, to believe that this was announced 6 years ago and we still don't have it. At this point in time, I'm literally like, I'm not going to believe this movie exists until I'm sat in my cinema seat watching the actual movie playing on the big screen. Then I do not believe that this thing actually exists. So 6 years to the day that Marvel Studios ended its Hall H panel at 2019 San Diego Comic-Con by announcing that Mahershala Ali would lead the new Blade movie. Having a two-time Academy Award-winning actor, I mean, you don't get a bigger win than that, to be honest. So since then, the movie has been through multiple creative teams, lost actors, and even become the butt of a memorable gag. From returning Daywalker Wesley Snipes in Deadpool and Wolverine. So what's been the main obstacle? Yeah, I mean, it is a running joke at this point. It really is, because it's just crazy. I mean, it's a Blade movie. How has it gone this badly? It seems to be cursed for some reason. Okay, so the obstacle was Ryan Coogler called and said, we'd love some costumes for Sinners. Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige joked during a recent sit-down with the Hollywood trades, referring to recent reports that Sinners made use of Ruth E. Carter's costumes created for Blade. And we said, take them, man. He's our good friend. Take our costumes. We'll hold off on the movie. So is he saying that the movie is delayed because Sinners used their costumes? Is that really why the movie is delayed? That sounds like a bit of a scapegoat there. You delayed a movie so that you could so that someone could borrow the costumes from your movie. I don't, like, what? Sorry, we can't make Blade at the moment because we've lent all the costumes out to somebody else to make another movie. It's like, what? Yeah, it just sounds ridiculous. So, reiterating that Coogler remains hard at work on Black Panther 3 and isn't who the studio is looking to helm the troubled Blade project. Feige announced that the Fantastic Four First Steps and Thunderbolt writer Eric Pearson is now penning the latest draft. So yeah, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 months, guys, to the date. We'll look online, we'll see a news report saying that Eric Pearson has now left the Blade movie. It just seems there seems to be a revolving door of people just coming and going on the project. It's crazy, crazy stuff. So, Feige went on to say, we didn't want to simply put a leather outfit on Ali and have him start killing vampires. Feige said of why scripts by Michael Starbury, Nick Pizzolatto, Michael Green, and more didn't get in front of the cameras. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I'm not saying that they need to rush out a Blade movie, just stick a leather jacket on Mahershala Ali and get him to start slaying vampires willy-nilly. I mean, that's visual noise. Without a great story, without a great script, a narrative, a purpose for this movie to exist, I get the point of not wanting to rush it out, but 6 years from the announcement, it's getting on a little bit crazy. So, it had to be unique, and it fell right into the time when we started pulling back and saying only accept insanely great, and it wasn't insanely great at the time. Yeah, I completely get that. I mean, Marvel have talked about how they want to reduce the quantity and start putting out more quality, and I absolutely get that. Don't put out anything unless you feel that the quality is there, and I completely understand and respect that to a point. Mahershala Ali is a 2-time Academy Award winner. He deserves better than some, generic slop kind of superhero movie. So I do get it I get it from their point of view, but obviously from the fans' point of view, being very frustrated, having to wait so long, and to constantly have people leaving the project, it's kind of two sides of a kind of an argument there, I guess. So, and we didn't feel like, as often as we do, you can start and have a good script and make it a great script through production, he admitted. We didn't feel confident that we could do that on Blade, and didn't want to do that to Mahershala Ali, and do not want to do that to us. So yeah, sometimes they end up they end up filming a movie or production without the script being finished, and they can kind of do the script while the movie is being filmed, which is really, really bizarre. Like, you would think you would have a finished script first. You can start and have a good script and make a great script through production. That's such a ballsy thing, to start production without having a full script, or without having the script as good as you want it to be. So yeah, it looks like they want to nail the script down 100% before they start the production, which I would have thought they would do in the first place. So, while original plans called for Blade to be a period piece, Feige also confirmed this idea has been scrapped. That's probably for the best, seeing as the MCU movie would face being endlessly compared to Coogler's horror masterpiece, Sinners. So, quote, there were 3 or 4, 2 that were period, 2 that are not, the executive shed. We landed on modern day, and that's where we're focusing on. Yeah, I guess that does make sense to a point. I mean, having Blade set in the kind of like early 1900s or the late 1800s, would that be cool to a point? I guess it would. It wouldn't really affect the movie much. I mean, it's a guy who runs around with a blade, and you can kind of Blade chopping up vampires, and you can kind of set that in on any time period. It would have been something different to have it an earlier time period, but modern, I guess it connects to the MCU, the modern MCU a bit better. That connective thread is a bit easier to explain, and it sounds like modern day it is, so this does sound promising, and while Feige didn't offer a timeline for when we'll see Blade in theaters, of course he didn't. There's no way that he's going to give us a timeline, because if he does, he knows he's not going to meet it. Chances are that it's going to be released during the MCU's next saga. On the plus side, Ali remains attached, so there's every chance he'll still get the opportunity to take on what sounded like a dream role back in 2019 when he was first cast. Assuming nothing has changed, we'll get to see, well, here, the Oscar winner play Moon Knight Blade hybrid in this year's Marvel Zombie series for Marvel Animation. Keep checking back here for more Blade as we have it. Yeah, I mean, I have no confidence in this at the moment. I really don't. It's like a friend who keeps calling you up and saying, yeah, do you want to meet up next week? And then he's like, nah, I'm going to cancel. Sorry, I can't meet you. And then the following week again, your friend calls you up. Oh, do you want to meet up again? Oh, no, I can't. Sorry. You know, and then he bails on you. And it's like that friend who constantly keeps telling you he's going to meet up with you and then never does. It's kind of like this movie. They constantly tell you that the movie is still coming, it's still being made, we're still working on it, and then nothing materializes, and it's just being let down in the same way, I guess. That's a bad analogy, but you guys understand what I mean. So guys, you see this update here on Blade, that we've got Eric Pearson now writing it, and it's going to be set in the modern day time period, rather than being a period piece, and they're still working on it, and Mahershala Ali is still attached. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. Do you have much faith or do you lack confidence like me? Whatever your thoughts are with this, jump in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and opinions as always. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber so you can help support the content here, guys. I would really appreciate that. And hit the notification bell to stay up to date with more Marvel and movie news that we have going on the channel. And with that down, as always, I will see you in the next video.